systematically broken down Miroslav Vujovic. And Rade Opacic made it look so easy. Let's get to it. Welcome to glory. One of the great finds by Glory Kalinovic. Colin George teeing off. Oh my gosh. Oh, but he's a big jab. Hello and welcome. We join you live from the Netherlands on what has been a beautiful King's Day weekend, the national holiday coming on Monday. We've got fist fights tonight as Glory Kickboxing returns for the second time to Holland. We are at the RTM stage in Rotterdam, one of our favorite venues, and it will be jam-packed here tonight. Hello, I'm Todd Grish alongside Joseph Valtellini. A total of 14 fights to get to tonight, Joe. It's been a beautiful week here, has it not?
No, I mean, in Holland, it's usually raining, cold, and windy, so this is one of our first nice weather weekends here. And I got to see Keukenhof, which was pretty interesting for me.
Europe's garden with all the
There we
tulips.
go.
All right, can we focus on what the task at hand here, Joe? Let's show you what we've got coming your way here on our prelims. 5 fights right out of the gate on our Super Fight series. And Joe, some pretty darn good matchups, including newcomer Michael Samperi from Italy, Sicily. In fact, that's where your family comes from.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see how he is. He's young, he's talented, and he likes to go for finishes, so I'm excited to see how he debuts tonight. The return of Antonio Krajinovic, he's 2-0 in Glory. He's looking fantastic. We have a proving ground fight, Raven versus Ugrinic, Demirkapu versus Hamami, which I think could be the fight of the night.
All right, so that's the situation for our Super Fight series, but coming up in 2 hours, 8 p.m. local time here in Rotterdam, it's our main fight card. And Joe, some real good showdowns, including, of course, the World Middleweight Championship between Donovan Visa and Chico Kwasi.
Yeah, another interesting fighter, new signing to Glory, is Mohammed Boutasaa. He's got a lot of hype here in Holland and Morocco, so I'm excited to see how he performs tonight.
Also on our main card tonight, Proving Grounds. Light heavyweights will be trying to strut their stuff to impress the Glory brass here to qualify for June's one-night, 8-man light heavyweight tournament.
Yeah, and I mean, it's proving ground, so a win might not be enough for these gentlemen. They're going to have to fight hard, be entertaining, and try to go for knockouts.
First things first, though, our featured super fight has to be Clayton Raven and Albert Ugrincic. And Albert Ugrincic, Joe, has an amazing high kick.
Yeah, he's nasty with it. He's young, and he's got a pretty good record so far, 11 wins to 4 losses. But he's taking on a Clayton Raven who's trained with Donovan Visa, so he's got a good training partner here, and I think a lot of people think Raven's the big favorite in this one.
And that will be another light heavyweight proving ground fight. Also on tonight's prelims, look at this matchup. Rade Opacic taking on Colin George, who is literally the biggest fighter in Glory at 6'9".
Yeah, Colin George, he's a veteran here, and he's big, he's strong, and he's technical too, but he's taking on a Rade Opacic, known as the second-round killer, who really hasn't found his way in Glory. We know how good he is. He's just waiting for the opportunity to show it. And this fight here with Janku has to be his best performance in Glory. He said, I finally stuck to the game plan, which was using his legs. And as a heavyweight, not many people can strike and move and hit like Rade Opacic. So he's got to stick to his game plan again tonight.
And there's Colin George taking on Vujovic. And Joe, he just systematically broke this guy down.
Yeah, and you can see him switching stances. This is when we saw him go to his southpaw, and you see the big power he has, especially with his straight punches. To get inside that reach and to get him is a difficult task, but you can see how he uses those long limbs in his arms and his legs.
Well, Joe, the theme of the night is those proving ground fights in the light heavyweight division. They hope to be back here in June as part of that tournament in Rotterdam. What would your advice be to some of those fighters as they get prepared in the back?
Well, you got to entertain. It's an entertaining sport, 3-3-minute rounds. You can't play. Even if you're up 2 rounds, you got to be entertaining. You got to go for the finish. So let's see how bad they want it.
Should be a great night of fights. 14 to get to. Let's get this party started. Without further ado, we turn it over to Tim Hughes.
Hello, RTM stage. How are you tonight? It's great to see so many of you already in your seats and ready for what promises to be one of the biggest nights ever of kickboxing here in the Netherlands. You just heard Joe and Todd talking about it. 12 light heavyweights will step inside the Glory ring tonight, matched up in 6 proving ground matchups as they try to impress the Talent Ops folks upstairs and win their way into a chance to win a light heavyweight championship. Also tonight, 5 rounds as champion versus champion in your main event. We're going to find out who will be the middleweight champion at the end of the night. But before we get any of our fighters into the ring, let me bring out our beautiful Glory girls. Please give them a big welcome, Rotterdam. It's Nora and Bella.
I'm telling her every lie that you know that I never did. Ladies, get the funky.
The ladies.
Hit the corner with the goal, look at Dora. I dropped my cross. Loving that cross. Who's cutting up the road? Started cutting up the coffee. In my profit. Make a well start. Get some gas. It's the gift that I have. That girl ain't nothing but a trap.
Once again, our Glory girls, Nora and Bella. Our first super fight of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. He's known for spectacular finishes, and he comes to Rotterdam to make his Glory debut. Please make him feel welcome, Saeed Kabil.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Saeed Kabil making the walk for the first time here in Glory. And Joe, he's got the nickname, the Moroccan Lion. He told us that's because after he knocks his opponents out, he tends to stand over and roar.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an impressive record, 16 wins, only 1 loss, but what's impressive is the 13 knockouts. I mean, one of his best knockouts went viral, which was a 19-second axe kick knockout. We don't really see axe kicks anymore. We used to see a lot of the old school guys, the Peter Aerts used those kicks, the Andy Hoog.
Andy Hoog, baby.
Yeah, one of the best to use it, so I'm excited to see the Moroccan Lion make his debut.
Yeah, he spent 5 years in Taekwondo, a discipline I know you're very familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, this is where he gets the ability to use his legs, but on top of his Taekwondo, he holds multiple British and UK titles, so he's ready for the sport of kickboxing.
Raised and trained in a Muay Thai family, he represents more than just self and country tonight. Here is Michael Samperi.
Michael Samperi looks like he's been carved out of chisel by an old Italian artist back in the day, Joe.
Well, he is a model outside of fighting, so you can see why he's got that built, the look.
Is that why you
nasty
Is
stuff.
that why you told me he reminds you of yourself when you were younger? You were not that good looking.
No, sorry.
Come on.
But he's a great fighter. He's technical, he's fast, and he's got really good left head kicks. And in Sicily, he lives about 2 hours away from where my family is.
You have no rooting interest in this, though, right? You're going to be completely neutral.
You got it.
You
Yeah.
got it. All right. Well, Michael began fighting, he said, at the age of 2. His dad got him into Muay Thai and threw him in the ring and said, start kicking things.
Yeah, I mean, once your father's a fighter himself, it's natural for you to get in it. But Samperi is a fighter where he goes for finishes. He doesn't want the decisions. He's going to always look to get the fight over with and not leave it to the judges. Holds multiple titles across Europe and Italy. And as we keep mentioning, a model for different clothing brands.
Here's our tail of the tape for the first fight of the night. Samperi, 25 years old, Kabil, 28. They're right in their fighting primes right now, as Samperi will have a slight 1-inch reach advantage.
Experienced Samperi, 39, Kabil, 17. But we got that impressive KO percentage for Kabil, 81%, but still an impressive 50% for Samperi.
Here are the Glory rules. Punches, kicks, and knees are the legal strikes. 1 knee strike is allowed in a clinch, then the fighter must disengage. 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in the fight, and it's over.
Fights will be scored using the following prioritized criteria, starting with knockdowns, followed by cumulative damage. Then we look for a number of clean scoring strikes, but priority given to spectacular techniques. Finally, if there's no clear winner, judges look for the aggressor.
And we do have open scoring. 5 judges will score the fight on the 10-point must system. The scores will be shown after each round on the monitors here in the arena, as well as on your TV screen at home.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He's an English boxing champion with a near-perfect record of 16 wins and just 1 loss. 13 of those 16 wins have come by way of knockout. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, he weighed in at fight time at 170 pounds and even 77 kilos. Fighting out of Morocco, he is the Moroccan Lion, Saeed Kabil. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner, European and World Muay Thai champion. His professional record, 36 wins with just 3 losses, 18 big wins by knockout. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, and he weighed in at 168 pounds, 76.3 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Taormina, Sicily, Italy, he is Michael Samperi. And the referee in charge of this bout, Fateh Mazin.
Fighters, check your hand. Okay, I want a clear fight, okay? Respect the rules and listen to my command, all right? Go back to the corner.
Well, Joey, talk about proving grounds tonight where guys want to shine and entertain. These two men are making their Glory debut, kind of the
First
same
one.
mentality.
Time.
Oh, for sure.
Fight.
I mean, always on your debut, you want to impress Robbie and Jip and the whole organization. So fight hard, go for knockouts.
Samperi in the white gloves, Kabil the Moroccan in the black gloves. And already Samperi targeting the front leg of Kabil.
Yep, watch out for his left high kick. It's a good one, but Kabil's going to be a little bit more methodical, trying to chop the legs.
And Joe, if you enter a fight in your Glory debut, I'm sure there's a lot of nerves going through these guys' bodies. What would be the one thing you would do in the fight just to get right out of the gate?
Well, I mean, I would start building my defense and combinations. I think building combinations is important, and they look great.
So defense first.
Yep.
Don't want to get caught early as we approach the first minute of round 1 of what should be a spectacular night of fights. 5 fights on our Super Fight Series, followed by 9 on our main card.
Kabil with an 81% knockout ratio, so Samperi needs to stay defensive.
Samperi telling us, I will absolutely win this fight. I've seen Kabil, I know what he can do, and I'm simply better.
I like the way Samperi's using his legs, chopping the calves, taking it high, mixing things up really well with his kick fighting, spinning back kick to the liver.
So far, Samperi just looks a little more composed.
Yeah, he's got the better understanding of the distance management.
Stop.
He's able to keep the fight on the outside and make it tough on Kabil to hit him.
Joe, do you have an all-time favorite Italian kickboxer?
I'd probably have to say Giorgio Petrosian.
That's the easy one,
That's
right?
the easy one.
Whoop. Fight.
Samperi attacking the calves. Brings that left kick upstairs.
Still waiting for an axe kick from Kabil. He told us he'd have one for us, no problem. It's his favorite strike. And one of the most difficult strikes to land.
And Kabil needs to fire out eventually, put some combinations together. Waiting a little too long here in this first round. He returns the calf kick.
Oh, trying to flying knee and finished it with an overhand right, did Kabil. Made Samperi think there.
Yep, he needs to just keep doing more. Samperi's loving those low kicks.
Oh, nice moment here for Kabil as he lets his hands loose.
Yeah, and I like that it wasn't a single shot this time. He's coming back in combinations.
Time.
Met die jasje en heel paarden. Dus even aan. Want dan ik wil ook niet te veel op de ontlaan. Oké, gaan doen. Dan weet je niet. Prima.
Right and through the middle. Distracting the kick, left kick. Count with 2 and 3. Any 2 and 3. Yeah? Got this. What is from landing now come over the top as well. Yeah?
Round 1 to Samperi.
Yep, I think he was just busier, more active.
Second round, time, fight!
And used his legs really well in that first round.
Seemed like Kabil had a little bit of momentum going towards the end of the round, but maybe not enough to win it. As we enter round 2.
Stand up. Fight!
Mutual respect being shown between these two. Kabil from Morocco, but currently lives in London, England. Has some English kickboxing championships hanging on his walls. But this is the big time, he said. Been dreaming of making a Glory debut.
They're bringing out all the spectacular offense now.
Oh, he put it to sleep! A left hand! And that's one of your knockouts of the year from Michael Samperi!
Samperi put Kabil out totally. Kabil's out cold.
My word, what a debut from the Italian!
That was a scary knockout. I mean, damn, what a left hook, I believe it was. He was ripping the body with it. And then bang, found it upstairs. That was one of the nastiest knockouts for sure of the year of maybe Glory.
He told us he was gonna do it, and boy, did he!
Look, he was frozen on the ropes and just fell. That's just even the way he fell at it. You see him attack the body with that left hook and then bang, upstairs.
You want a Sports Center top 10 moment? There it is. Glory Kickboxing delivered.
Ooh. Set up beautifully with the level-changing left hooks. You see it here. Look, bang, spinning back kick to the body, head body through the knee, and then bang. Level-changing left hooks, baby.
And now we turn our attention as our medical staff is checking over on Said Kabil. You got to feel for him, Joe. He had some good moments in that fight, but man.
Yeah, I mean, he just wasn't expecting it, and those are the types of shots that give you the big knockouts. When you don't see him coming, you get big results like that, but wow. Doesn't even know what's going on right now, but man, wish him a quick recovery and good health. That was scary.
Wow. So Michael Samperi, who's been in and around kickboxing and Muay Thai since he was 2 years old, is now coming into his prime at the age of 25. And Joe, that has to go down as one of the greatest Glory debuts in the history of this sport.
Well, it's up there. I mean, can't really beat it than that. Like his first round, the way he was kick fighting, mixing levels, he was being exciting with it, and then to find the finish like that in the second, unbelievable.
Sensational stuff from the Sicilian. And they're still keeping their eyes on Said Kabil, the Moroccan Lion. So Michael Samperi, who's, as you mentioned, a model in his spare time. He was featured in Vanity Teen and other Italian clothing brands. Just had his Q score go through the roof after that knockout's going to make the rounds.
And he left unscathed, so he could pick up a modeling gig next weekend.
Not a scratch on him, and man, he's got to be feeling on top of the world. He can't really let his emotions show because he's showing concern for his fallen opponent. But what a moment in his career on the biggest stage in kickboxing. He wears that Italian flag with pride and has picked up one of the knockouts of 2026. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. This fight comes to an end with an official time of 42 seconds of that second round, and it ends by knockout. For your winner, Michael Samperi.
I'm here with your winner, Michael Samperi. It doesn't get better than that for your debut. How does this feel?
Come ti senti, Michael? Come è stato questo debutto?
Hey Glory, eccomi qua, un nuovo problema per voi. Non vedo l'ora di tornare a combattere qua.
Hey Glory, welcome to you all. We have a new problem in town.
Give me your thoughts on your performance. Your kicks looked incredible, but then you found the big punch knockout.
Cosa ne pensi della tua performance? I calci sono stati molto efficaci, però il KO è venuto con i pugni.
Sono molto contento, abbiamo studiato in palestra il game plan insieme al mio maestro, al mio padre, tutto è andato secondo i piani, sono molto soddisfatto della mia prestazione.
It all went well. We practiced in the gym, all the tactics and everything that was needed for this fight. So I'm very satisfied with what happened.
I mean, with a big win like this, a lot of people are going to be watching you. Where and who would you like to fight next after this?
Ora con una vittoria del genere tante persone ti noteranno. Hai qualche nome, qualcuno che vorresti combattere?
Piano piano vorrei affrontarli tutti.
Slowly, slowly, I would love to fight them all.
All right, let's hear it for your winner, Michael Samperi.
Michael Samperi smiling ear to ear, but didn't want to take out his mouth guard. He wants to fight again. He wants to take on all comers. He told us yesterday at our fighter interview, he said, listen, I'm ready for Chico right now. Bring me Chico Kwasi or whoever the champ is. I promise you I'm ready. And it's hard to argue after seeing that sensational knockout he just gave to Said Kabil.
I mean, one of the impressive things he said, I thought he was going to call out the bigger boys of the division, but everybody's getting it according to him.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Krajinovic back in action. 2-0 in glory. Let's see what he has in store for a man making his glory debut, fighting out of Freiburg, Germany. It's Valentin Knau. That fight when we return.
We will stay in the welterweight division for our next super fight, also scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. After attending glory events for years, he steps through the ropes for the first time. Here is Valentin Knau.
Joe, you got to speak with this guy a few days ago. He's a lot of fun to talk to, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's just been a big fan of Glory. He's been to every event that Glory's been in Germany, and he says it's his time. I mean, he's been to 5 events, and he says he couldn't finally wait to be on the other side of the ropes this time. So he's got good experience, a fantastic record, and multiple-time German European champion, and watch out for that big right hand.
His opponent had a successful debut in Zagreb with a first-round TKO and remains undefeated. Here is Antonio Krajinovic.
Ominous music here for the Croatian sensation, Antonio Krajinovic. Joe ranked number 4 right now in the Glory welterweight division. Hasn't been beaten so far.
Yeah, and he's been looking really impressive. He's big, he's strong, and he's really powerful. And he's a fighter that's going to come forward, pressure you, and really hit you. I mean, 2-0 in Glory, and he's still very new in his professional career, only 4 professional fights, but what we don't know is that he's got over 100 amateur fights, and this is where you can see him really shine with his experience.
Yeah, he's 7-time Croatian national kickboxing champion, was the 2023 Sportsman of the Year in his home city. Joe, only 4 professional fights, but you wouldn't know it by the way he fights, would you?
No, it's just because of all that amateur experience. It kind of hides it. So a lot of people, when they see his record, like, oh, he's new, he's not that good. But hey, you see this man fight, he's built like a tank, comes forward, and he's got really good power. You know, one of his glory wins by knockout, but every time he hits you, you can see the damage he can do.
Very intelligent as well, has a master's degree in engineering. His 2 glory wins over fighters with a combined total of over 60 professional fights. They threw him right in the deep water, Joe, and he showed right away he knows how to swim.
Yeah, I mean, Krajinovic, his nickname, 2023 Sportsman of the Year in his home city in Croatia. And he's got that degree in engineering, which he works full-time and trains at night. Dedicated man.
Here's our tale of the tape. Second fight of the night in the welterweight division. Krajinovic, ranked number 4, as I mentioned, 5'11", with a 73.5-inch reach, slightly longer than Valentin Knau, who's 28 and 5'11" as well.
Professional experience. You see the edge going to Knau, 45.
The edge? Wait, did you say the edge?
The massive edge,
there
but hey, I can't say massive because I talked about his amateur experience.
Okay.
So, okay, massive edge, 4 to 45, but you see both gentlemen around a 50% knockout ratio.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this welterweight matchup is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a 4-time German champion, also a European champion. His professional record impressive, 42 wins, just 3 losses, 20 big wins by knockout. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.82 meters, he weighed in at 169 pounds, 76.7 kilos. Fighting out of Germany, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Valentin Knau. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner. 9 straight years he has been crowned the Croatian national champion. His professional record, perfect. 4 fights, 4 wins, 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.82 meters, he too weighed in at a ready 169 pounds, 76.7 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Croatia, and currently ranked number 4 in the Glory World Rankings. Here is Antonio Krajinovic. And the referee in charge of this bout, Yusuf Aknig.
Fighters. Okay, you know the rules, glory rules. No clinching, obey my commands at all time, and protect yourself at all time, okay? Okay, touch gloves, take a step back.
On paper, a very even matchup, Joe. Who do you give the slight edge to here?
Well, I think it's got to be Krajinovic. Just the way he's pressure's been in glory now for this is his 3rd time. So he's used to the experience and the big stage.
These guys are not built like welterweights.
No holding, no clinching.
Tanks.
Yeah, wide. Look at the shoulders on Knau.
And then the big, strong legs of Krajinovic. Ooh, Knau's coming hard.
Step back.
Why would he have fear? 45 pro bouts, 42 wins, 20 KOs. This guy knows what he's doing in there.
Yeah, you see him attacking the lead leg as well from the open stance. Open stance meaning one fighter's orthodox, the other southpaw.
Ooh, nice head kick. Ooh, that got him a little wobbly there, followed up with a knee that just missed.
Great start for Knau. Mix in levels, but this is where Krajinovic needs to do. Put him in the corners.
Break!
And try to let that power go.
Good start to this fight for the German. Fights out of Exit Asia Gym in Freiburg, Germany.
Break!
He comes forward with full power, full confidence.
Not showing any respect to Krajinovic. Big wide punches there.
No clinching, fight.
But Knau seems confident with his defense. He's not overly worried about the Krajinovic power.
Krajinovic won his Glory debut in Croatia, Glory
Fighting,
95.
fight.
It was also his pro kickboxing debut. But under a minute, there's a right hand from Krajinovic. Ooh, then a body kick.
Break, step back, step back.
He's starting to figure Knau out, it seems.
Yeah, his pressure fighting's starting to work. He can't give Knau space. That's where his offense looked great. So Krajina needs to just keep pressuring.
Ooh. Man, when you've only got 3 3-minute rounds, this is the kind of action you get.
Oh, yeah. It's a great fight so far. Now keeping his high guard glued to his head. Oh, nice little pivot out of the corner, but didn't do much with it.
Yeah, it looked like he could have thrown a body shot there. Some redness on the rib cage of Krajinovic. But a close round, nice head kick to end things there for Knau.
Yeah, there's been a couple spinning back fists the boys need to be aware of, but both have been sharp defensively. This Knau with his great offense as he moves Krajinovic backwards. This is where his offense is the best, when he's moving forward. Head kicks, flying knees. Where Krajinovic, his game is against the ropes. Every time he had Knau against the ropes, he got the bigger shots. He has that inside power.
Black, white corner, let's go. No clinching, no clinching. Time.
Round 2. The first one, I think maybe a slight edge to Knau. We'll see what the judges have to say here in a minute. He started that round so well.
Step back, fight.
Offensively, he looked good, but I think Krajinovic found success more at the end of the round.
4 of the 5 judges did give it to the German. But yeah, it seems like the momentum might be tilting towards Krajinovic.
Step back,
Yeah,
break.
his pressure is building. You see,
oh, there's a big right hand, and that backed the Croatian off him.
Yeah, Krajinovic got a little too excited with his boxing. Knau counter.
Oh, and he dropped him! Down goes Krajinovic!
See, it's when Krajinovic moves backwards, that's when Knau's catching him.
5, 6, you okay? 7.
Great timing.
8, arms.
So for the first time as a pro, Krajinovic goes down to the canvas. Can Knau keep him there?
Big flurry now from Krajinovic trying to push him back again.
Yeah, I don't think Knau wants to exchange with him wildly here. Be a little patient. You've got him rattled.
Break it up, break.
Knees come quick. He just chases you as you move backwards.
Watch for that overhand right from Knau. If Krajinovic gets a little too over-eager, there it was.
He's trying.
Yeah.
We both held our breaths there for a second. Oh!
Big knee, and he's down for a second time. What a performance so far for Knau.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Show me your arms. 8.
Oh, one more and it's over.
3 knockdowns in a round. The fight is stopped. 4 in a fight. Caught him with the left. He's a sit and duck right now, Joe.
Krajinovic is going to go out on his shield, man. He's just sitting there throwing punches. He's got to reset.
Yeah, Krajinovic does not look good right now.
Break it up, break, step back.
Kind of out on his feet, just glanced up at the clock. A long way to go. Good uppercut.
Watch out the elbows.
Knau's just got such diverse striking. You see him spinning kicks, spinning back fists, flying knees.
Don't use the ropes, don't use the ropes.
Krajinovic trying to do anything to survive this assault. Half minute left here in round 2. If he goes down again, the fight's over.
Well, this is where he's got to stick to that high guard, maybe
No
throw
flinching,
single
holding,
punches.
break.
He's getting caught when he's opening up for combos. Oh.
Boy, the crowd has got, the fans that got here earlier tonight have been in for a treat. Both those first two fights of the night have been electric. Oh, another knee.
Break. No action.
Man,
Turn around.
Knau's nasty. He mixes things up so well.
Break. Step back.
2 knockdowns in the second round for Valentin Knau.
You see that forward attacking from Knau. He just didn't stop. He kept chaining his attacks together as Krajinovic moved backwards, and he finally caught him with that left hand. But this is where striking in combination, striking and moving, and then that knee came up and around and just found it. Watch how he comes around the guard. Boom! I know Krajinovic said it wasn't a knockdown, but definitely was clean.
Die Knie sind super, aber spring nicht rein. Letzte Sache, Achtung, der verzögert die Spinning Backfist. Wenn du zurückgehst, er wartet und macht sie zum Schluss. Bleib ganz geschlossen, eine Runde und du hast gewonnen. Also, komm auf dich.
I don't speak German, but I heard the word spinning back fist. I don't know if he wants him to throw one or he's saying to watch out for Krajinovic's.
Yeah, one of those two for sure, but I think it's probably watch out for it.
Yeah.
That seems like Krajinovic tried multiple times, but let's see if he's back on his feet.
Round 3, and it is code red time for Antonio Krajinovic. He needs a knockout.
Break. Step back. Step back.
Knau does teach youth kickboxing and rising talents at the gym he trains at. You know, they're hooting and hollering right now watching him on TV.
Knau being a little bit more cautious offensively now.
At your gym, do they call you Sensei? Do they call you Master Joe? What do they call you?
It's usually coach.
Break.
Coach?
Step back.
Coach. Should go old school and go back to sensei.
I love it.
Well, your daughters
Break.
call me, what? Master Joe?
Master Joe. Yeah, when they took Taekwondo, they took it from Master O, and you're Master Joe.
Holding,
a couple
holding, no
short
placing.
left hands there for Krajinovic.
Yeah, Krajinovic found that nice left straight.
Break. Step back. Step back. Step back.
So a little
Holding.
bit of positive
Break.
momentum here. Knau starting to breathe deep.
Yeah, we need Krajinovic to use his left straight a little bit as he ate the head kick.
Yeah, Knau didn't totally
Break. Come on.
invest in that kick or could have gotten
No
a
clinching.
knockout. Or maybe he sees something now that he can go back upstairs and clip the chin.
Ooh, nice little sneaky body to
Break.
quick uppercut.
Oh, we about to get that head up.
Break.
What's going on there with
The
Knau?
knee was there for him with
It
the
was
head kick.
there.
Looks like a little scraper of the cut
I
under
think
Knau's
Knau
eye.
just wants to get out of here, man. He's out of gas. And Krajinovic digging deep. There might be an opening here for Krajinovic to do something special.
Yeah, in sports we call it looks like he hit the wall. Like he was so fast and forward
Fight.
pressure. He
Don't
hasn't
clinch.
gassed out here in the third.
Yeah, and he's got his
Break.
head hanging low. There it is again.
Turn
And he
around.
glances
Fight.
up at the clock. 40 seconds left here in Rotterdam, our second fight of the night. Krajinovic has been down twice. Boy, a spinning back fist might be the meal ticket.
They're both so tired now.
Yeah.
Stay out of clinch. Break. Break.
It's a shot
Break.
that brings a lot of power with momentum, so less energy. Starts spinning.
Holding. No holding.
I love the heart, though, being shown here from Krajinovic, who could have just melted away after those 2 knockdowns, but he's won the third here.
Yeah, his pressure is putting it out, and Knau just slowed down significantly in this third round.
Great performance, though, for Valentin Knau in his glory debut. This is 43rd professional win, Joe. He could really make a difference in this welterweight division.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 3 losses on his career, 20 knockouts, so, man, great talent.
There's rumors there might be a welterweight 8-man one-night tournament sometime later this year. He'd be a great wild card entry.
I think so. The way he mixes things up. I mean, it was a very fun, close round, but it was the second round was just really the big difference here. Knau finding the left hand, the right hook there that knocked Krajinovic down. Then he found this beautiful knee. And then round 3, it looked like he hit the wall a bit, and Krajinovic started to pick it up here after being dropped twice in the second, which was even more impressive for the Croatian. Trying to get his knees off of the clinch breaks. Did everything he could, pressing forward, but won't be enough.
Strikes my zone. Valentin Knau, 39 of 117 to the head. Krajinovic did better to the body and to the legs. Similar strike statistics, but you're never going to get past those 2 knockdowns in round 2. And the first 2 rounds, Knau with more strikes thrown per minute, and then in the third, Krajinovic showing a lot of heart to come back and win that round. Either way, great night for Valentin Knau. A little bit nervous, anxious to get in the ring, fighting for glory for the first time, and he's shown bright. And there's Krajinovic, who's about to suffer his first professional loss as we await Tim Hughes and the scores. But that team very happy. They'll head back to Freiburg, Germany tomorrow and celebrate the 43rd professional win for Valentin Knau, who's still only 28 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. 1 judge scores the bout 28-27. The 4 remaining judges all have it 29-26. It's a unanimous decision for your winner, Valentin Knau.
I'm here with your winner, Valentin. You've been watching Glory for 10 years. You've been to 5 events. How does it feel to be inside finally, my friend?
It's like a dream come true for me. I was working the last 10, 12 years only to stand here one time. And now I'm here and take the win. Yeah, it's like a dream come true.
I mean, Krajinovic, a very tough opponent, very durable, but your second round was almost perfect there. Give me your thoughts on what was the instructions in that second round.
The instructions was from my coaches just to continue like the first round and go more straight to the middle, not with all the hooks, because he's outside defending, and it worked very well.
I mean, how do you think you performed, and where do you think you could stand in this welterweight division?
I think the performance was okay. I have to rewatch it. It's always better. And never in my life I was satisfied with the performance of me. But I think he was ranking number 4. Yeah. Maybe I can take the 4th place. Yeah.
All right, great performance on your debut. Any last words for you?
Yeah, I want to thank Glory and all the matchmakers for giving me the chance to fight here. I'm very happy. And thanks to all my people who come here and who watch me, and my family and friends and girlfriend. I love you.
All right, we got a new talent in the welterweight division, Valentin Knau.
Yeah, Joe, he's saying, look, I just beat the number 4 guy. Put me in the top 5 now. I'm ready to rock. And, man, he's got the numbers to back it up. 43 professional wins, only 3 losses. He's now 1-0 in Glory and just scored 2 knockdowns in round 2. I mean, he can really make some noise here in Glory if he fights like that. Coming up next, it's the first of tonight's light heavyweight proving ground fights as these men look to impress to qualify for June's one-night 8-man light heavyweight tournament. There's Clayton Raven, the golden boy, making his debut out of Aruba, and another man fighting here for the first time, Albert Ugrincic out of Bosnia and Herzegovina. That fight is next.
Our next super fight of the evening, light heavyweight proving ground matchup, 3 3-minute rounds. He is a Bosnian national champion with extensive amateur career of over 70 fights. Please welcome Albert Ugrincic.
Albert Ugrincic, who has 5 professional knockouts, Joe. 3 of them were with his left high kick. He says, if I hit you with the high kick, the fight is over.
Yeah, and he's got a great technical style. He's very controlled aggression, likes fighting from distance, trying to pick his shots. But very good talent. 3 of his 5 KOs in his career coming with left head kicks.
Ugrincic told us he's never been in a tournament, not a 4-man and definitely not an 8-man. He says he looks forward to the opportunity. He promises to deliver a eyebrow-raising performance to get some attention here tonight.
And he's also got some good amateur experience, over 70 amateur fights with different world and European titles. So this man proven himself in the amateur scene. Let's see how he really pulls up on the big stage.
His debut was scheduled 18 months ago, but he could not compete due to injury. So he's hungry to be here tonight in Rotterdam. Here is Clayton Robin.
Yeah, Clayton Raven, very emotional yesterday, talking about his journey to glory. He was supposed to make his debut in Holland under another promotional banner, and his mother was going to come travel and see him fight for the first time, Joe. Unfortunately, she passed away, and Raven decided he couldn't continue fighting, wanted to quit the sport, but started having visions and dreams of his mother telling him to continue. He decided to do it, and now he says he's making his dream debut here in glory.
Yeah, and he's coming in with a lot of confidence. He lives in Aruba, but he trains with Donovan Visa in Suriname, and then he ends his camp in Holland. But no better training partner for the Golden Boy than to have Donovan Visa as your role model. Signature strikes is his flying knee. He's knocked out opponents' teeth with it. As we mentioned, the Donovan Visa teammate.
Here's our tale of the tape. By the way, why is he called the Golden Boy? We asked him. He said, well, I named him myself that. It's because I like gold, so I said I'll be the Golden Boy. So that's the story for Clayton Raven and Albert Ugrincic. Ugrincic, 6'2", 209 pounds with a 74.5-inch reach. Clayton Raven, 6'1", 208, 73 inches.
Professional experience, small edge going to Clayton Raven, 19 to the 15 of Ugrinic. And even when it comes out to knockouts, Raven's got an impressive 69%.
We are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division of glory. Introducing first, standing on my left and fighting out of the black corner, he became a world champion last year in 2025. As a professional, 11 wins with 4 losses, 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.89 meters, and he weighed in at 209 pounds, 94.7 kilos. Here tonight, representing Bosnia-Herzegovina, he is Albert Ugrincic. Here now is his opponent. His glory debut comes amidst a 7-fight winning streak. He steps in Rotterdam with a professional record of 16 wins and 3 losses, 11 of those wins by knockout. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.86 meters, he weighed in at an even 208 pounds, 94.6 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Aruba. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Clayton, the Golden Boy, Robin. And the third man inside the glory ropes, your referee, is Jan Frana.
Okay, fighters per minute. Shake hands if you want. Okay, I wish you good luck. Listen to my comments, follow the rules. Okay, go back to the corners.
Clayton Robin's telling us that he's not a light heavyweight. He took this fight just for the opportunity, Joe. So Albert Ugrincic might have a little bit of an edge just from that perspective, being a little bigger, naturally.
We'll find out right now.
All right, here we go. Clayton Robin in the white gloves, Ugrincic in the black.
And this is our proving ground fight. So they have to impress.
I wonder if they're going to pick your brain, Joe, after this card. Who do you want to see?
Yeah, I would love to be part of it.
The only interim we already know for sure right now, Bahram Rajabzadeh, the Golden Wolf, will be there, or be here back in June.
Ugrincic has some good power kicks, but look at Raven's hands. Those are quick.
Yeah, he sit down on those punches too. Inching forward.
Nice calf kick. Seeing a little bit of Donovan Visa in him. Good high guard, good level changing, good speed combinations with head offline.
I like the aggression of Rabin. Just inching forward, not taking steps back.
Yeah, Robin's using his jab to get inside. And he's blasting those calf kicks.
Nice defense, so Ugrincic just turning that foot out. That's all it takes to check the kick, Joe?
Well, it should be turning your toes outwards, not inwards. But hey, you can still catch the shin, though. One of the best ways.
That calf kick sent him down. He's up quick, so it won't be considered a knockdown. Have to have more damage than that.
Yep, they add up quick, these calf kicks. A few more. Let's see if Ugrincic can take it. Another clean one there from Ravin.
And Joe, you know this better than anybody. Once your foundation's gone in kickboxing, you are a sitting duck.
Yep, you can see already Ugrincic just having a power punch. It's good for his kicks, but he can't kick much now. Ooh!
Nice right hand. Right before that was a big knee from Ugrincic. But his left leg in big trouble. That's why he keeps switching stances.
Pretty wild 2 minutes so far.
I'm impressed with Robin. Look at the patience, confidence.
Just picking away.
Dedicated all his performances to his late mother. And how much better do you get, Joe, when you're training every day with Donovan Visa?
I mean, just that confidence, and just as your role model, just to beside you, seeing how hard, you know, the champ is working. One of the greatest pound-for-pound kickboxers is your training partner. Wow. No matter who he fights, they're not going to be Donovan Visa. That's where you see Ravin with all that confidence.
And you will see Donovan Visa later tonight in our main event against Chico Kwasi. But a great start to his glory career for the Aruban, Clayton Raven.
Time.
Roman, se vai dar strak, bilhar capa. Wat die bommen brengen.
Bono da tende, ora che parti a Clayton bij Rade. E maar rechts aan behandelen. Rechtse hand is te laag. Ja, je maakt die kef, maar je maakt het niet op het moment waar je het moet maken. Ja? Je boxt niet rechts hoek de lever. Dat kan je allemaal maken en dan kom je terug weer hier. Je focust alleen op dit, niet alleen daarop focussen.
Spoel deze even, spoel deze even. Hé, luister, kweek.
Niet nonchalant worden.
Die trap op het lichaam, hij maakt trap op het lichaam. Die moet je echt gaan counteren. Ja? Dan pak je trap, je gaat van nu.
Step back. Second round. Fight!
All right, round two. The first round was a good one for Clayton Robin, but Albert Ugrincic had some moments, but his left leg has already been compromised with the calf kicks from Robin.
Yeah, Robin already working the combinations, looking for his right hand and left hook to the liver, and then he's chopping those calves again.
Oh, that one had to hurt. Right when he planted his left leg, Robin met him with a calf kick.
And you heard the thud over the slap. And you heard the thud, you know, it's a lot worse.
I guess if you train with Donovan Visa, you're going to learn calf kicks.
Yeah. And good defense. See how Robin could just sit there with his high guard without over-worrying, not having to run or rush or panic. Works off the high guard and then gets with some good, nasty offense. Calf kicks, looking for the liver shot and overhands.
Stop! Be careful, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Hey!
Robin's so composed in there, and not once looked like he didn't belong or looks nervous.
No, very relaxed.
There's a good body kick from Ugrincic.
Yeah, he started off the fight kicking really well, but the calf's been taken from him.
Well, he promised us a few high kicks. That's where he gets most of his knockouts. Haven't seen a lot of them, though, Joe. There's one.
Yeah, he's trying. But Robin just sits too calm in that high guard. No pressure. But Ugrincic is being a little bit more active this round. He's starting to steal points.
Ooh, that right hand just grazed the jaw of Robin. But a much better round here for the man from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Robin not coming forward anymore, Joe. He fights much better on the front foot.
And I think with Ugrincic pushing Robin backwards, it's eliminating the calf kick. You don't want to sit in the range. You got to push him back.
Stop! Stand up!
Ugrincic doing the right stuff in the second round. Not sure if it'll be enough, but got to push Robin backwards.
That's what he's doing again here. Under 30 seconds to go. A much better round two for Albert Ugrincic.
Yeah, see how he addressed the calf kick now?
There's an axe kick. He's really starting to feel himself here in round two.
Yeah, and the way he defended the calf kick was the best. He put his heel to his butt, and it just, the calf kick misses. Doing the right things in this second round.
Yeah, Robin's got to get going forward again.
Stop!
Round three would be very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. That was a fantastic second round.
Good bounce back.
Yeah.
He learned what he did wrong, didn't he?
Yeah, learned quick. Fast learner.
Waar is die vaseline? Ik kaafkick, dan moet het hier een kaafkick, oren te para, het is zien ik het klaar. Wat kom maar in?
Primeiro round, botar aqui na massa.
What's got? Yeah. Hey!
All right, it should be one round apiece, Joe. Who do you want to be right now?
Well, I mean, Ugrincic's calf is banged up, but he did have the better second round. So, I don't know. Neither, to be honest, right now.
Nobody, huh? You just want to watch.
Yeah, good here.
All even Steven. There's the numbers. 19-19 across the board. I feel like whichever fighter is pushing the tempo or going forward is going to win this round.
Yeah, it's going to come to volume and heart in this third round. This is the true proving ground now.
And Robin's kind of gone away from the low kicks and the calf kicks. There's one.
But he's addressing it properly. His calf looks bad.
Yes, it does.
It looks terrible. His shin is swollen. Bad bruising up and down. But he's still standing there going.
He'll be hurting later for sure. Right now he's going on adrenaline. "54 kicks landed for Ugrincic." There's a spinning back fist. Just missing was Robin with a right hand. And this is where he's his best, when he's pushing Ugrincic back.
Yep, he's got to find that pressure again. Walk him down with that high guard, use those quick hands, and that'll set up your calf kicks. Going punch to calf kick.
Robin's body looks so dry, Joe. He hasn't even broken a sweat, it looks like, right?
Just relaxed, but
yeah. Well, now's the time to let it all hang out. Another high kick from Ugrincic.
Yeah, Robin's just no urgency there right now.
Coming off the ropes there, Robin showing signs of fatigue. Feel like he's down here in the third, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Ugrincic is doing the right thing. You see him moving, hitting,
No clinching.
Eliminating the calf kicks.
I mean, this is a guy, Ugrincic, who's just been dreaming of being in glory. You look at his YouTube channel, he always posts predictions for every fight card, picks out his best fights, and now he's in the midst of one of them right here. A do-or-die round 3.
Oh, left hook.
Look at the kick distribution. Robin has not thrown a kick above the body. He's thrown 2 to the body, the rest to the legs. Maybe you can catch him with a high kick here in the late stages. Big right hand. There's a left from Robin. Downstairs to the calf. Axe kick just misses.
Oh. Man, could easily come down to this last few seconds.
Fantastic fight. They throw to the bell, and Joe, that third round, I think you got to give it to Albert Ugrincic.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he pushed the pace, wanted it a little bit more. I mean, when the fight's really close, the last scoring criteria is aggression. So I think it really comes down to that. Highlights a fantastic first round for Clayton Radvin. Just good combinations. His calf kicks were on point. They couldn't miss. We actually thought Ugrincic would have been out, but second round, he found a comeback, came forward, was able to push Robin backwards. And then it really came out down to this third round. The judges had it 1 round apiece. We saw Ugrincic really trying to push back, but we've also seen moments from Robin where he came back and landed. So to me, it's gonna go to aggression, and let's see who the judges think the more aggressive fighter was.
Well, let's look at our strike count and kicks. 61 of 90. What an output for Ugrincic. And he landed a total of 35 more total strikes. Strikes thrown per minute per round. Those are off the charts numbers there from Ugrincic in the first 2 rounds. Sensational output. He also outlanded and outthrew Robin in the third. Well, Joe, both men making their glory debut. That was the case in our first fight as well. I mean, these guys showed up and have been fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, good fights, good scrap. So excited to see who's going to get the nod.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. All 5 see the bout and score the bout the same, 29-28. A unanimous decision for your winner, Albert Ugrincic.
Good. I'm here with your winner, Albert. Man, that first round was tough, but you got the win. Give me your thoughts on the feeling of winning your glory debut.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming, first of all. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling to be and to fight in the glory ring. I truly enjoy it fully. This is what we live for. This is what we fight for. So it was the best fucking feeling, man.
How did you survive those calf kicks in the first round, and then round 2 and 3? Man, you pressured. How did you feel? What was the game plan and the change?
Well, the game plan was to enter hard, go hard from the start. But the calf kick, man, they always hurt. But somehow I got through him, you know. I just like, okay, I will calf kick him too. He will hit my knees a few times and he will stop, and that's what happened. So it was great.
I mean, this fight is for the proving ground to get into the tournament. Why should you be in there? Why should Robbie and Jip put you in?
I believe I'm an up-and-coming, entertaining fighter. I believe I can bring a lot of value to glory with my fight. I'm coming here to prove myself, to really show the quality of Bosnian kickboxing with all my people behind me. So if there is a better reason, please tell me.
All right, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you back. Your winner, Albert Ugrincic.
All smiles from Ugrincic, who has certainly put his name in the hat. After that type of performance, you got to look at him and say, man, this guy's going to come, he's going to go forward, he's going to throw a lot of punches, a lot of kicks, and he's going to show a lot of heart. Did he do enough? We shall see. Coming up next, it's the return of the bad boy fighting out of Turkey, Deniz Demirkapu. He'll be facing off against the man from Morocco, nicknamed the Machine Gun. One of 5 Mohammeds fighting on tonight's card. This is Mohamed Hamami.
We next turn our attention to the featherweight division of Glory, and again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. This Netherlands regional champion is coming off a one-punch knockout over Glory veteran Jan Kaffa. Please welcome Mohamed Hamami.
You heard Tim say it. He had a one-punch knockout over Jan Kaffa, but that doesn't do it justice, Joe. He knocked him unconscious.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice little check hook that kind of moved off the ropes. It was nasty, man. I'm excited to see how Hamami can back it up, man. He talks really well. He likes to sell fights. I mean, he had a lot to say about Demirkapu, who's the big experienced fighter. Hamami's still new in his professional career, but man, he has all the confidence.
Yeah, he's talked so much trash this week to Demirkapu, and he said talking is part of the mental warfare. I want to win the fight in and out of the ring.
Yeah, he really values that mental warfare. He knows Demirkapu's an emotional fighter who likes to open up. He goes, hey, the more emotional and aggressive fighter is, the more he'll open, the better chance he has to catch him. So he's using that Mike Tyson mental warfare.
What's his Glory debut, but he talks like he's been fighting here for years. The Machine Gun got that nickname because of all his rapid-fire combinations. His coach gave it to him, and he has won 5 of his last 6.
His opponent is coming off a unanimous decision win in February at Glory 105. Please welcome Deniz Demirkapu.
Well, if the goal of Hamami was to get under the skin of Deniz Demirkapu, mission accomplished. He wants to kill this guy, Joe. He said, listen, when I saw this matchup and it was presented to me, I thought it was a joke. I'm so much better than this guy, I'm going to absolutely destroy him.
Yeah, I mean, it got under him a little bit, but did it light a positive fire? That would be the scary thing, because let me tell you, Demirkapu is one of the fighters that is going to bring the action. I mean, his fight with Opacic was incredible. I mean, his last win against Andre Santos, a lot of people thought Andre Santos could be the next big featherweight to challenge, but Demirkapu came in there, got the win, and I think we got one of the future title contenders in the featherweight division. He's strong, he's confident, and he's got the power and style to really entertain.
Demirkapu has a mother from Turkey and a father from Morocco, so he wears both flags on his trunks and on his shirt. But he says, listen, man, tonight, Hamami, he's just a clown. He talks so much just to make himself feel bigger. His trash talk has motivated me, and I'm going to punish him for it.
Yeah, and he's going to have to watch out for his left kicks. He's got powerful, but to me, it's the way he pressures, gets inside, and really throws everything full power. And I mean, we call Opacic Mr. Fight of the Night, man, but he's up there with him.
Here's our tell of the tape. 4th fight of the night. This coming to us from the featherweight division. Deniz Demirkapu, we know what he's all about. We know how exciting he is. We're about to find out about Mohamed Hamami, who's only 22 years old, 4 inches taller, and look at the reach, Joe, 5 inches.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Professionally experienced.
Thanks for that breakdown, Joe.
No, I got you. But 21 fights for both gentlemen. And when it comes to knockouts, it's Demirkapu with the 63% to the 47 of Hamami.
This bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he comes in on a tear and makes his debut, having won 5 of his last 6 bouts. His professional record, 17 wins with 4 losses, 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. at 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.80 meters. He weighed in at a ready 142 pounds, 64.6 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Morocco. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mohamed Machine Gun Hamami. And now his opponent fighting out of the white corner. He won his debut in 2022 with a first-round knockout. As a professional, 16 wins with 5 losses, 10 of those wins coming by knockout. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.75 meters, he weighed in at fight time at 143 pounds, 64.8 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Turkey and ranked number 10 in the Glory World Rankings. Ladies and gentlemen, Deniz, Bad Boy Demirkapu. The referee in charge of this bout is Fateh Mazin.
Check in. I want a clear fight, okay? Respect the rule and listen to my comment. Go back to the corner.
Can the bad boy Deniz Demirkapu put the debuting Mohamed Hamami in his place? We're about to find out.
Judges,
plenty of bad blood between these
fight.
Moroccans. Hamami in the white gloves. Excuse me, Demirkapu in the white gloves. Hamami in the black, and Demirkapu going right after him.
Now you can see the power going for that southpaw left kick. Demirkapu, the more physical fighter in there.
He keeps focusing on that high kick, sees something in Hamami's game plan.
Yeah, just keeps cracking the body, the head. Now the legs. You see Hamami doing the right thing, though, is circling to the outside to take some power away from that Demirkapu left kick. Blocking it well. Circling to his left.
Now he's taunting Hamami a little bit, like, hey, where you at now, boy?
No, Hamami checked the kick, and he was kind of like, he'd heard it. He acknowledged the block. Nice inside low kick there from Hamami. Ooh, nice combination with that lead uppercut.
Yeah, Hamami with the best bit of business there in round 1. Missed that uppercut, ate a right hand to the body.
Hamami's quick.
Demirkapu looks a lot bigger in there, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's been really working on his physical training. He's actually says he's small for featherweight. He's used to fighting a lot lighter, so he's been working on the power training and putting size on.
Stop. You eat, okay? Fight.
Hamami being forced to go backwards and circle away from Demirkapu since the opening bell.
Yeah, he wants Demirkapu to open up with the hands so he can counter.
Demirkapu with his fight at Rade Opacic at Glory 100 was one of the fights of the year of 2025. He loves to electrify the crowd. Nice slip and rip with the kick.
It went both ways. I like the peppering setups for Hamami. Looking pretty technical right now, but he knows Demirkapu's got the power advantage. But the speed and the movement, probably Hamami.
Nice jab there from Demirkapu, just cut Hamami off at the pass.
This is where Demirkapu opens up. It gets nasty and quick. Ooh.
Oh, he purposely missed the right to set up the spinning back fist with the left. Love that move. One of the legends of the game from Turkey, Gökhan Saki.
Oh, yeah, one of my favorite fighters. I got to talk to him at the hotel the other day. One of the highlights of my weekend, seeing Gökhan.
Oh, how about the field goal post? Split the uprights there, camera guy. Well done. There's Bahram Rajabzadi. He will compete in the light heavyweight 8-man Grand Prix tournament right here in Rotterdam in June. He was supposed to fight for the light heavyweight title tonight, Joe, but it didn't pan out well.
Yeah, he's got the injury, but it's good to see him back in the tournament. Hopefully he can stay healthy for an 8-man. That's 3 fights in one night, but we know how crazy the Golden Wolf is.
En dan moet je die tijd pakken om die hoek te maken, of die opstoot te maken. Hou het kort. We maken het te lang.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the world heavyweight champion, Mori Kroma, the new king of kickboxing. We're already giving him that title, huh?
I mean, he beat Rico, but I think a lot of fighters are saying he needs to earn it.
He didn't beat Rico. What are you talking about?
He got his title.
Stole it from Rico. Okay, yeah. See what Rico can do next month in boxing. As we focus back here, round 2. Good opening round for Demirkapu, but Hamami showed some flashes, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, quick, speed, powerful, circling the right way. But power of Demirkapu is the big difference, I feel.
Vocal crowd here to support Demirkapu. Competing in his 4th glory fight.
Good level change there for him.
Overhand left.
Hamami needs to keep moving. He doesn't want to stay against the ropes or in those corners.
Yeah. But yeah, Joe, he seems like he's waiting for the perfect moment when he might want to try and create his own moment.
Yeah, I liked when he was peppering with his lead hand, trying to set things up, but waiting for Demirkapu might not be the strategy. He's got to look for those quick counters and then use that machine gun combination style.
Yeah, that's why they call him the machine gun. Those rapid fire combos.
See, he's doing his thing about circling, but he just walked himself against the ropes. Got to keep moving.
Hamami only landing 33% of his strikes, Joe, and he's not throwing nearly the amount Demirkapu is. Oh, perfectly placed knee. He may not get up from that.
Just as Hamami opened up, it was just on the touch.
6.
And there's your machine gun.
7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Deniz Demirkapu puts down the machine gun.
Oh, he just big brothered him with the rubbing of the head.
Oh.
But man, timing.
The perfectly placed knee, there's not an answer for it.
No, I mean, you get that on the right place. Not many people are getting up with that, but it was the timing that made it even more devastating. As he was throwing, he ate it, so he wasn't able to tighten his core up to be able to embrace the shot. Oh, as soon as he came with the overhand, it was just too perfect of timing.
And not a lot behind it, Joe. It was
he just touched it, you know? Your right hand, you know, defends your liver. As soon as he opens it up, bang.
Well, Hamami did all the talking ahead of time, but when it came fight time, it was Demirkapu who made the most noise.
Oh, yeah, his power, his style, really showed here tonight.
Well, we know Demirkapu wants Paposhi again. He'd love to run that one back, and I don't think anyone would argue with that.
No, I think everybody would love to see that one. I mean, so many great matchups for Demirkapu. We'll see where it leads him next.
Strike count statistics. Demirkapu, 55% connect rate, 43 of 78. Hamami only 32% on 20 of 62. All right, let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official finish time of 1 minute, 45 seconds of that second round, and our 5 ringside judges rule it a knockout for your winner, Deniz Demirkapu.
I'm here with your winner, Deniz. I mean, a lot of tension behind this fight, and you wanted the knockout, and you got it.
Hey, please, Robbie, come on now. Stop giving me little child. This guy has only 4 professional fights. Give me rare fighters. I want the title, or I want my rematch against real fighters, like Paposhi, or something like that. Please, come on, respect me, my friend. But give applause for Hamami, because he make a lot of great things for this fight. He was really funny. So everybody give applause to this young boy, please. He deserves a little bit respect.
I mean, he talked so much before this fight. Did it get to you a little bit?
No, to be honest, I'm very young. I'm 25 years old, but I have already 95 fights in my record. So I made this fight in the past, in my fight against Peposhi, in other fights. But now I'm 25 and I'm more mature, you know.
Yeah, man, I saw that maturity. You look bigger, stronger, and the power really showed tonight.
I have a very good team. I want to thank my strength and conditioning team, House of Champion Jordan Crown, my kickboxing trainer, Kamal Shabrani. He is with me since day one. And my little brother, he come from Brussels to me to help me to cut weight, to do everything. I love you, little brother.
All right, well, you know the featherweight division. You have the Pech and Trinidad. Where do you want to be next?
I want my rematch at Collision, please. I deserve to be at Collision. So give me real fighters. I want to make a real fight. So I think Peposhi will be a nice fight. Or I will the title. And I want to thank all Turkish and Moroccans fans. Dima Maghreb, Aşel Malik. Seni seviyoruz Türk kardeşler. Teşekkür ederiz. En büyük Türkiye. I love you guys. Merci à tous les soldats de Bruxelles et tous les soldats francophones qui me suivent. Tous les bad boys, on est ensemble. Et on est des chiens de la casse, on s'arrêtera pas là. On a faim. Ous!
Your winner, Deniz Demirkapu.
Don't give me kids anymore. I want real men. And Peposhi, if you're listening, he wants another crack at you. And if he hits you with that knee, there's going to be some real problems. Precision over strength and power. That's what that shot represented there. It's all she wrote as Deniz Demirkapu gets win number 17 and knockout number 11. Coming up next, we turn our attention to the heavyweight division. And there's the second round killer himself out of Serbia, Rade Opacic. He'll be taking on the biggest man in all of glory, 6'9", Colin George. And if you haven't been to a Glory event in person, you haven't lived. I'm telling you, you got to be here and get here early as the fan zone is in full effect. Several of Glory's superstars and champions meeting with fans, taking pictures, saying hello. There's the Golden Wolf, Bafram Rajadade, and Milos Sveticin.
Yeah, I mean, Milos giving all the hugs out there. I mean, I got to be part of the one fan zone in Croatia, and it was awesome. So highly recommend fans to get out there and meet the fighters, and they're all super nice guys.
The fighters, of course, love mixing it up with the fans here in Holland who are so knowledgeable and love the sport so passionately.
Yeah, we got Anis Bouzid out there today, Maury Chroma. All the stars are out.
Yeah, well, it's been a very entertaining night, especially the first fight of the night, Joe. Michael Samperi out of Italy may have given us our 2026 knockout of the year.
Oh, man, it was nasty. I mean, just the way he set it up to the body and the timing, but what made it the most nasty is the way he put him out. Like, the way he was sleeping on the ropes. It was scary to see, but a fantastic knockout.
Yeah, and coming up, of course, later tonight in our main event, champ versus champ, Chico Kwasi moving up a division to challenge the middleweight belt holder in Donovan Visa. What would your advice be to Chico as he tries to achieve greatness?
Well, for Chico, he can't get caught in Donovan Visa's rhythm. Donovan Visa is very good at being technical, good tempo, good rhythm. He needs to break that with his unorthodox style. And I mean, it's been very difficult to beat Donovan Visa, but if there's one style that can do it, it's that unorthodox style of Chico Kwasi. And Chico says it himself. He's like, I don't even know what I'm going to throw until it happens. So, I mean, that's how unorthodox he is.
Well, one more fight to go here on our Super Fight Series. It'll be Rade Opacic and Colin George. Before we move on to that fight, let's show you the knockouts we've already seen tonight. We just told you about it, but let's show it to you again. Here's Michael Samperi, Joe.
I mean, just all off of those left hooks. And look at Kabil frozen on the ropes as he almost went through him. set up double left hook to the knee, and then right here, clean on the chin.
Man. And then as soon as he woke up, Kabil had no idea where he was or what happened, and then that's the precision shot. We went from a powerful left hook to this.
Yeah, I mean, just timing beats everything. If you can touch the liver right with good timing, I mean, nothing could really stop that. I mean, if you've been hit with a liver shot, you know how bad that feels.
You know, Sergio Mora, my co-boxing commentator, always tells me he'd rather eat a shot to the face than to the body.
I mean, that body, I mean, if the head, if it's really hard, you're going to be knocked out. You won't feel it anyways.
Yeah.
But, man, when your body and that liver gets touched, it's something hard to come back from.
All right, and quickly now, let's talk about Colin George about to take on Rade Opacic. Kind of a crossroad fight for both guys. Colin George desperate for a win.
Yeah, I mean, Colin George is so big and strong, and I mean, he's 39 years old now, but 6'9". He's big, he's long, he's rangy. So, I mean, for him, it's a big, important fight. But for Opacic, man, we need to find a way for him to get back. I mean, he went in his last fight, I mean, he just wasn't himself. He said there was a lot of injuries. So, for me, it's a very important road for Rade Opacic.
And for Colin George, it's feast or famine. If he beats you, it's going to be by knockout. 22 of his 24 wins have been by KO. All right, Joe, tonight we've talked about the proving grounds here for Glory. As we prepare for Collision 9, there will be a one-night, 8-man light heavyweight tournament. These aren't qualifying fights, but they're fights for you to put your best foot forward. So when the brass of Glory gets down to try and pick who they want in the tournament, they say, did you see what he did in Rotterdam?
So, I mean, it's not about winning. I mean, we could have a close fight and both guys be in the tournament. We don't necessarily know. So, I mean, even if you're up and you're winning, you got to try to look for those finishes. It's not enough to just coast and win. You really need to impress Robbie and Jip and the entire Glory staff. So these guys got to lay it out there.
And one fight we haven't talked about yet, it's our co-main event of the evening. It's a rematch as Big Cookie Tariq Osaro takes on Big Sexy, two big guys, and Nico Pereira Horta. Joe handicapped that one for us.
Well, I mean, it's a rematch where the first fight went to Cookie. And the big question is for me, Big Sexy's coming off of some injuries, so can he come in there and deal with that type of adversity against a big power puncher in Cookie? And Cookie coming off a loss to Maury Chroma, so this is a big fight for both these gentlemen to solidify their spot at the top of the division.
Yeah, that's one of two heavyweight fights tonight. That's our co-main event. The other heavyweight fight about to make the walk right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we next move to the middleweight ranks for the final super fight of the evening, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Entering the ring first, he picked up his first victory 1 year ago with a second-round knockout over Miroslav Vojovic. Here is Colin George.
Colin George showed 4 fights in Glory. He's 1-3. He looks the part. He has the power, but the results just haven't been there for him. What changes would you make if you were in his corner for Colin?
Well, I mean, I know he's been back and forth on a few teams, but for Colin George, it's just feeling young again. I mean, he's feeling the moment, he's enjoying it, and I think that's the big key for him, is just to stay focused and enjoy every moment he's in there. I mean, to overthink of titles, I mean, for him, just get some big fights, good knockouts, and things will come his way.
His last fight was against Milos Vicicenen. Unfortunately, he lost a unanimous decision there, but Rade Opacic also fought Milos Vicicenen in his last fight and dropped a split decision.
Yeah, and he works as a bodyguard for celebrities, but for this camp, he took some extra time off to make sure he's extra prepared.
He is the winner of 2 of his last 3 bouts, including a unanimous decision win in October. Please welcome Rade Opacic.
Ranked number 10 in the world by Beyond Kickboxing. This man has been sensational times and at other times hasn't looked himself, Joe. There's just been something off, and he says there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I mean, in the last tournament he was in, he had a lot of injuries, but, I mean, he didn't really want to speak about them, so I'll bring it up for him. But the signing of Rade Opacic is one of my favorite heavyweight signings, because as a big boy, he can move and kick and fight very well. He's known for his second round knockouts, why his nickname is the second round killer. But if he can stick to his game plans of moving, using his legs, I mean, we can easily have a potential world title challenger.
Yeah, he just needs to get on a run.
Yeah, find himself in the glory ring.
Here's our tail of the tape. Heavyweight division, Rade Opacic from Serbia taking on the Suriname, or the man from Suriname, and Colin George, 6'6". I mean, Rade's no short guy, but he's still 3 inches shorter than Colin George, who will also outweigh Opacic by 25 pounds.
When it comes to professional experience, 7-fight edge going to Colin George, 38 to the 31 of Opacic. But we know Colin George, the beast, with a 92% knockout ratio, which is wild, but a 74% for Opacic is also really impressive.
We are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He is truly the biggest of the big men in the division. He competed in the heavyweight tournament last summer and brings with him a record of 24 wins, 14 losses. 22 of those 24 wins have come by knockout. He stands 6 feet 9 inches tall, 2.06 meters, and he weighed in at 276 pounds, 125.2 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Suriname. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Colin the Beast George. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner, a dominant force on the international circuit with a 74% knockout ratio. His professional record, 23 wins and 8 losses, 17 big wins by knockout. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, a full 2 meters, and he weighed in at 251 pounds, 113.9 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Serbia, ladies and gentlemen, here is Rade, the second round killer, Opacic. And your referee in charge of the bout is Edward Streichert.
Okay, guys, listen, fighting 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Yeah, listen always to my commands and protect yourself at all times. Any questions? No questions. Touch gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
All right, Joe, give us your keys to victory for both of these fighters.
Well, for Colin George, he's got to use his weight and height. He's the beast for a reason. He's got to set up his big power, and he needs aggressive flurries. He can't just sit there with singles. He's got to put things together. For Rade Opacic, he's got to be able to hit and move. He's got to control that range, and he's got to use his kick fighting and attack the legs and body. That head is really high, and it'll fall once you attack the body.
Fight!
Here we go, scheduled for 3 rounds. This is our featured prelim super fight. And George, we've seen Colin, right, that's George.
Break.
And Joe, we've seen
Blades
Colin
action,
George start fast and then kind of fade in the late rounds.
Yeah, he needs to control his pace because he has so much big power that he can't throw everything with everything he's got each time. So he's got to use some peppering shots, some good flowing combinations. But for Opacic, it's the range control. He's got to be all the way in or all the way out. He doesn't want to sit on mid-range to eat those straights.
Break, step back.
Clinching not allowed here in kickboxing. You saw they didn't hug. Just kind of pressed up against each other. Nice body kick there from Opacic.
Fight.
Opacic is good at investing in the legs and body.
Break, step back. Guys fighting, no clinching. Fight.
Digging the body, Opacic. Couple good jabs there as he backs Colin George up. That's not easy to do.
Yeah, he tried an uppercut there, but he's constantly chopping that lead leg.
Break, step back.
May 23rd, former Glory Heavyweight Champion Rico Verhoeven crossing into boxing to take on the best in the world, Alexander Usyk, the WBC title. You can see it live on DAZN.
Rade has spent 3 months here in Holland training at Hemmer's gym. Said he's been working his ass off.
Nice right hand. You could hear Nick Hemmer saying, "Go, Rade, go." Wants him to let those hands loose.
Nice toe stab there. I think he maybe have touched Colin George's body a couple times. Good thing about having Nick Hemmers in the corner, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
We're getting a full play-by-play in the corner.
He wants him to finish with the low kicks after he throws the hand combinations.
Yeah,
Break.
He wants 1, 2, 3 low kicks, ripping the liver shot, and then finishing with his legs.
What was your theory or your strategy when you would throw low kicks?
Well, it's always trying to set them up with the hands, or I'd use my low kicks to set up my hands. I never really just boxed or kicks, everything just put together.
Still waiting for Colin George to land something of consequence. Those push kicks aren't doing much for him. Good calf kick there from George. But nothing really to shout about.
You rock him 2 times. Why you don't finish? But you're not listening. Breathe. Breathe. Just you. The only thing you do is breathe. Okay, you see that you're pressuring him in the ropes, right? As soon as he's in the ropes, why you give him space? You felt his power. He's not dangerous for you. Just stay sharp, okay? Make your combos. Go on the left. When he's in the ropes, you throw the jab and you go with the high kick, left or right. But use your head. You see it. But you're not kickboxing now, huh? It looks like now you just want to win on points, bro. You can knock this one yourself, bro. Do it. How do you feel? You're enjoying it?
Maar lees die voorhoek. Niet dik slaan. Neus diep in, neus diep in. Je hebt luchtstand. Beetje water. Nee. Go.
I love that instruction there from Nick Hemmers saying everything good technically, but the line of that corner was, hey, it looks like you want to win on points. You want knockouts.
Yeah, that's how they fight at Hemmer's gym.
Yes.
Here we go, round 2. Let's see if Opacic takes that advice to heart. All 5 judges gave him round 1. Well, we heard what Opacic needs to do, according to Nick Hemmers. What does George need to do?
Well, I saw him mixing in his calf kicks there, but I feel like he's playing off the back foot and on the ropes a little too much. Being the taller guy, trying to land his straights as best as he can.
Break! Both guys.
As a tall guy, you need your jab and right hand.
Oh, nice high kick. George got caught with the left hook as well. And now Opacic going for that knockdown.
Yeah, he's going for the finish now.
Break, step back.
It's strange. George is almost trying to close the distance. You'd think he wants to stay outside with those long paws of his, but
I just think that takes a lot of energy for him. Being such a big guy to be able to move and constantly throw straights.
Break! Step back, guy. Break, step back.
Trying to throw some shoulder in there.
Timeout.
Edward Stryker might warn him on that.
Corner. Listen. I give you a warning. No hanging, no clinching, action. I give you a warning, no hanging, no... Yeah, clinching. We want action. Yes? Here we go.
Oh, the crowd likes that.
Edward Stryker doesn't play.
Oh, there's action. Overhand right and a beauty from Opacic.
There's a big 1-2 from the Beast.
Just hit the gloves there, though. But this is what you want to see. Be the Beast, right? Try and bully this guy around.
Yeah.
No hanging, come on, action.
That's what I was trying to say in my keys to those aggressive flurries. He's got to go in there and just pressure and put some punches together. The 1 or 2 on the outside might not be enough. And I think pushing Rade Opacic back seems to be his best thing to do.
Colin already showing some signs of fatigue. I still just don't understand why he closes the distance so much, kind of smothers his punches.
Break.
Maybe it's a way of wearing Opacic out, right? Make Opacic work, lay on him, put his weight on him. And it could be working. Look at Opacic. There's a lot of fatigue happening.
Yeah, Opacic is slowed way down here at the end of round 2.
Tries the body kick, but a lot more labor now. Had a good left hook a couple times.
Break. What? Break time.
All right, we'll head to a 3rd round.
Some of the replays here. There's the Opacic trying the head kick, then following with his big punches. That chain striking. This is when he really wanted that finish. I love that right cross, lunging left hook, double tripling things up. Colin George did a good job at evading a lot of the big punches there. 8-1, got his high guard up again. Let's see if either guy can kind of find the energy and the power into this 3rd round. Opacic tried the overhand.
Your distance, find the distance like on the fence and destroy them. This. Come. Come.
3 minutes to go here in our heavyweight featured super fight.
Come on. Fight!
We'll see how the judges have that one scored. Certainly closer than the first. Good knee from George. And this may be his moment.
This is what he needs, those aggressive moments where he conserves his energy, then he goes for 10 seconds all out.
Step back, guys. Fight!
He needs to find those moments, George. As he's bulldozing, trying to throw his knees.
Fight!
And again, he smothers himself as his corner's yelling at him. Separate yourself and let your hands go.
Gotta find even those knees on the inside, those walking knees. That's what George needs to do. At least on the inside, chip away at the body with those knees.
Fight!
Good left from Opacic.
Back to the body for Opacic.
Right. Fight!
Calf kick from Opacic as Colin George just walks forward and lays on Opacic.
Break! Fight! Break! Time out!
Oh, here comes
corner
Edward.
there, corner over there. Listen. Listen. 1 point down, 1 point down, 1 point down. Yeah, hanging, clinching. Same for you. No hanging, no clinching. We want action. Point down, point down, point down. Yes, gentlemen.
Yes, Edward.
Edward striker.
Action, action.
Somebody
Fight.
pissed him off earlier tonight.
He's the ringmaster in there.
I love it. Good stuff, Edward.
And we've seen him take a punch from Antonio Plaza by Edward Striker.
He's a big-time martial artist. He's been part of the sport for many years. One of our best referees for sure.
Again, Colin, explain it to me, Joe. I'm getting frustrated watching. He just stumbles forward into his opponent when he's got such a long reach and those long legs.
Well, I think just having that big size takes a lot of energy. I think it's more of an energy efficient thing.
And then he walked into a right hand. And again, stumbles forward.
What you at? Fight!
That's what I was going to say. If Rade could time it, he could really hurt him with a knee or a kick.
There's a blasting combination from Opacic.
Come on, both of you. Come on, fight!
And again, he's just rumbling forward. Opacic should just step to the side and let him fall down.
Yeah, doing like a nice angled shuffle. What people will know as the Lomachenko.
Break! Fight!
20 seconds to go. Colin's chin is just hanging there waiting to get clipped. Fatigue, a big problem for him.
Opacic is swinging from the hip now.
Hi, guys. Hey, God.
So that will do it. Two heavyweights, Joe, that just kind of gassed each other out there in the third.
Yeah, I mean, first round looked a little clean, a little bit more technical, but as the fight went on, gas became an issue. As the gas tank hits towards empty, it gets harder and harder.
Well, Opacic swept round 1 and round 2. What do you think about the third?
I think probably got the third too, but close, same kind of fight. But you've seen a little bit more snap and pop here in Opacic in the first. Even Colin George is doing better at keeping his range. This was maybe Opacic's best moment, the way he came forward with this combination. Almost found the overhand right here. It's a perfect shot against a taller fighter. And then here's George. This is his big aggressive moment he had, probably in the entire fight. But Opacic was able to sit there in mid-range. A lot of clinching happened here. But hey, big boys, 3 rounds. It's easy to talk trash from the side.
Hey, wait a minute. I wasn't talking any trash. You trying to get me beat up here?
Exactly.
Rade Opacic, 42 of 86 headshots. He landed 63% of his total strikes, including 97% of his strikes to the legs. And strikes by round. The first round, very close. But Rade Opacic outlanded him in all 3 rounds. So Rade Opacic looking for his 3rd win in glory. Colin George looking for his 2nd. But Opacic with plenty of years left on his clock, so to speak. He's only 28. Colin George about to be 40 years old. As Tim Hughes makes his way to the ring and has the numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this bout goes the distance. We go to the judges' scorecard. They give us back a unanimous decision. All 5 judges see the bout and score the bout 29-26. It's a unanimous decision for your winner, Rade Opacic.
I'm here with your winner, Rade Opacic. A pretty tough, exhausting fight for you. How was it?
Well, yeah, it was, to be honest, more tough than I expected. And yeah, again, my bad performance. But it is what it is. You know, I'm going to even learn from this one and go to the next one. So, guys, I'm going to tell you something. No more clinching for me. So next time when I come in there won't be more clinching in a close distance. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask a lot about that. It probably looked like a little frustration for you. Did you feel that too?
Like, bro, in my head, I just don't want to go back, you know. And then I think I go forward too much. So I'm going to work on that and think of that more, you know.
Yeah, I know Nick Hemmer is very vocal. I got to hear him the entire time. He wanted those low kicks. You almost had his calf a few times as well.
Yeah, man, but yeah, didn't get really my style. But yeah, as I say, next time better.
All right, yeah, you got your win. You're back on your winning ways. Where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, obviously want to go for the tournament, for the qualifications, and for the tournament end of the year. So yeah, I'm going to rest a bit and go back to the gym to fix my mistakes and go forward from it.
All right, my friend, I'm going to give you the last word here if there's anybody you'd like to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Svoj braći koji su ovdje, svaki put hvala vam. Idemo dalje još jače.
Let's hear it for your winner, Rade Opacic.
So Rade Opacic improves to 24-8 overall, 3-2 in glory. And he mentioned, hey, I want to get better and qualify for the end of the year tournament. That's coming our way. Looks like in December, another 8-man tournament in the heavyweight division with the world title on the line. It's been a good night so far. 2 outstanding knockouts. The first one, a knockout of the year contender from Michael Samperi in our first fight, and a beautiful knee knockout from Deniz Demirkapu. Left knee to the body to finish Mohamed Hamami. We'll wrap things up and turn our attention to our main card when we return.
with an electric toothbrush. It is electrifying. Oh, jumping round kick. The big demosh. That's good night, Irene.
Nagasaki, Rob Daniel Kino. The king of kickboxing comes fighting. Oh, bomb dropped. Down for the third time. Oh, Demirkapu shot again. Right to the jaw. Doesn't know what hit him. It's
And we welcome you back here to Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Todd Grisham alongside Joseph Valtellini. A total of 14 fights here. We've had 5 so far, Joe. Which fighters impressed you the most?
Well, I'm going to go with, obviously, Michael Samperi. I thought that knockout was fantastic, and the way he set it up and how calm he looked. I think the other fighter I liked was Valentin Knau. I thought he did great, the way he pressured back. I mean, Krajinovic is a very tough, durable fighter, but the way he did it, did great. So I'm happy it was 2 welterweights making some noise in this prelims super fights.
Yeah, and as you can see at the top of your screen, we're about 9 minutes away from Glory 107, and it's a night of proving yourself, Joe. It's proving grounds, we're calling it, as we've got light heavyweight battles with these fighters trying to impress everyone. 5 total to go to qualify, or get into, rather, the light heavyweight 8-man one-night tournament back here in Rotterdam in June.
I mean, all of these fights are fantastic. I mean, right off the bat, the Luis Tavares Mohamed. There's been so much hype and trash around that. That could have easily been the fight of the night there if they lay it out the way they talk. Nikita's very good against Hamdi, both young up-and-coming fighters. Latescu back against an impressive Fernandez. One that I think I'm probably one of the more excited to see, the return of Tusashi versus Lavinius. And then Jem Caceres looking to get back on his winning ways against Butanyuk.
So you've got those 5 light heavyweight proving ground fights to pay attention to. But of course, our main event, Chico Okwasi attempting to join only Alex Pereira as a Glory fighter to hold 2 championship belts simultaneously. But he's going to have to beat arguably the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport today to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Doniphan Visa is just so technically perfect, offensively and defense. He's really hard to hit. And what makes it even more difficult, he's so adaptable. He can pressure you, he can kind of lay back and counter. But how do you beat that style? It's someone so unperfect, but works his style. That's a Chico Okwasi. I mean, he throws things so unorthodox that maybe the way Doniphan Visa moves his head, he might walk into something. So, I mean, the perfect style to beat Visa is Chico.
You still got that head movement, bro. You sure you don't want to get in there?
No, I get hype here.
You're a light heavyweight. Why don't you go prove yourself again?
Yeah.
He's already done that. He's the first ever Glory Hall of Famer, which he loves to rub in everybody's face.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
All right, let's get you set for tonight's main event as we look back at yesterday's press conference and weigh-in.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tim Hughes, and we welcome you to the Netherlands.
Okay, good move.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. On guard.
He weighs in at 93 even. Some calling it the fight for the king of Rotterdam.
The fire is on. I hope that he brings the fire tomorrow. I expect it.
No, talk is done. Talk is cheap.
I need to American drink before it comes to Wat zeg je? Van krijgen we wat van aan dit doen. Pas op wat ze zegt. Pas op wat zij okay? I hope he's ready to fight. He's ready to put on a kickboxing show, another sumo wrestling match. You know, that's what I want. That's what the audience want, and that's what we pay to do. So don't push. Just come to fight. You know, we are. You know, this is both a sport and it's fighting. It's a mixture up. And once somebody has the audacity to say that he'll knock you out, that's when the talking is finished. Dat is staan te work.
5 rounds for the middleweight championship of the world. Coming up tomorrow night inside RTM.
I just believe I can beat everybody. I can beat everybody. And everybody has a fighter's chance. And I think my chance against Don Farusso will be really big. So.
For pound king in all of glory. The future is very bright for a man who's still in his prime. Oh my God! That may be it! A one-punch walk-off knockout! It's champion versus champion in Rotterdam.
Winner takes it all. Gage van de tegenstander. He wanted to take that bet. So the winner takes all. No money for the loser. Meaning is that I'm going home a lot richer than with a normal win. Ben jij gage op tafel? Ik ben alles, bro. Maar ik ga toch winnen. I think I'm gonna give him a little bit back, but not a lot. Which maybe buy some Pokemon cards. Don't cut this, hè.
Deze zuipje gaat je knock-out staan.
Ja,
dat gaat
niet gebeuren, man. Zeg dat met ogen open. Ik kijk het terug.
Ja?
Zeg dat met ogen open.
Deze zuipje gaat je knock-out staan.
Me and Mo have not been the best of friends, but this fight has been in the making for like 5 years. Well, back then, he wanted to make memes, he wanted to be funny, he bought his followers, he bought his likes, he bought his everything into fame, so those are things what clowns do, so that's why I think he's a clown. He has a big mouth, and in the ring he doesn't always back it up. He had the chance to fight me twice in a row. One time he was pregnant, the other time I don't know what it was a money issue. But I respect him enough to train twice a day for the past 7 weeks. We also had Ramadan for 4 weeks. So I think he's a great clown. Yeah.
Todd Grisham and Bazooka Joe with you one final time here on our Super Fight series. And Joe, we just saw one of the most heated matchups on the card, Mohamed and Luis Tavares. Break that one down for us.
I mean, there's so much on the line leading up to this fight. I mean, they're supposed to fight in the past. You dodged me, I didn't dodge you. You talk too much, you're a clown, I'm a clown. Everybody's been going all back and forth, but they even, I'm pretty sure, put their purse on the line, which makes it even more enticing. So technically, I think you got the experience of Tavares against, you know, that power style of Amin. So Amin's gaining his confidence, and we've seen Tavares at the top. So it's going to be a tough matchup. Is it the experience and the IQ of Tavares, or is it going to be the power and the pressure of Amin?
Yeah, a lot on the line in that fight. No title belt, but look, it's the unofficial title of the King of Rotterdam. Plus, they both said they're betting their fight purse against each other. We've heard this in UFC, MMA, boxing. No one ever seems to pay up, but both these guys swear if they lose, they will give their purse to the other fighter.
Well, I mean, they're that confident in each other, and I don't really think they hate each other that much. I know they'll say, no, I don't really. There's some real big beef between the two.
Of course, we've got that fight. We've got our main event, Chico versus Donovan Visa. But, Joe, give me a fight maybe we're not talking about right now that could steal the show at Glory 107 coming up at the top of the hour.
Well, I can see Mohamed Boutasaa versus Jimmy Lavinius being a great matchup. I mean, Boutasaa is just motivated to prove himself. He came in so young as the next Badr Hari, so a lot of pressure on him. So I'm going to see how he kind of settles in as a more mature fighter tonight.
All right, you can see the top of your screen. We're just over a minute away from Glory 107. You can order it now on DAZN, Triller Television, or pay-per-view.com. We'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen, live from Rotterdam.